Hello everyone, welcome to today's lecture. So in today's lecture we will do some more practice questions based on differential equations. In the last lecture we had covered till question number 6. So in this lecture we will start from question number 7 and we will discuss till question number 12. The images used in our slide deck are for educational purposes only. We respect the intellectual property rights of the original creators and owners of these images. If you are the owner of any of the images used in this deck and have any concerns or issues, please contact us at sathi@iitk.ac.in and we shall remove the images. Let's start with question number 10, which says, let L be the purchase value of an equipment and VT be the average, be the value after it has been used for T years, right? The value VT depreciates at a rate given by the differential equation dVT upon dt is equal to minus k t minus capital T minus t, where k is greater than 0 is a constant and capital T is the total life in years of the equipment. Then the scrap value VT of the equipment is. So the hint of this question is you are given the differential equation in terms of capital T and T, right? At t equal to 0, so we have to basically integrate this from t is equal to 0 to capital T, right? Integrate this integration from t is equal to 0 to t, right? And by proper adjustment, we can easily convert these integrations into a more simplified form, right? And we will try to integrate both sides to get the required differential required solution of the differential equation. Okay, so in this way you can try to approach this question. You have 10 seconds to solve or think about this question. After 10 seconds we will discuss the solution. Okay, let's move to the solution part C. As given, dVT upon dt is equal to minus k t upon t minus t. Therefore, dVT is equal to minus of k t minus t dt. Equation 1. Therefore, by integrating both sides, we will get integration from 0 to capital T dVT is equal to integration of 0 to capital T minus of k capital T minus t dt. Right. Therefore, it will be d of Vt integration will be equal to V of t minus V of 0 is equal to k times t minus capital T whole square upon 2, and integration is from 0 to capital T, right? Therefore, see, V0 is basically L. V0 is the L, that is L is the purchase value of equipment. Clear? Therefore, when t equal to 0, Vt is equal to L, right? Therefore, by putting Vt minus L is equal to k by 2 t minus t whole square minus 0 minus t whole square, right? Clear? Therefore, after solving, we will get Vt is equal to L minus k by 2 capital T square, right? L minus k by 2 capital T square. Got it? So option A is the right choice. Clear? Option A is the right choice. The scrap value of the equipment Vt is equal to L minus kt square upon 2. Got it? Now let's move to the next question, question number 8, which says that the degree of the differential equation satisfying the relation root over 1 plus x square plus root over 1 plus y square is equal to lambda times x root over 1 plus y square minus y root over 1 plus x square is. So see, the hint of this question is you will try to adjust and simplify this equation, right? And you will try to differentiate this to find the degree of the given differential equation, right? So you have 10 seconds to solve or think about this question. After 10 seconds, we will discuss the solution. Okay. Okay, let's move to the solution part C. See, by seeing or observing this equation, you can easily conclude that we have to use substitution method, right? We have to use substitution method. Now putting x equal to 10a and y is equal to 10b in the given relation, we get, see, sec a plus sec b is equal to lambda times 10a into sec b minus 10b into sec a, right? Therefore, 1 by cos a plus 1 by cos b is equal to lambda times sin a upon cos b into 1 by cos b minus sin b upon cos b into 1 by cos a, right? Therefore, it will be cos b plus cos a upon cos a plus cos b plus cos a upon cos a into cos b is equal to lambda times sin a minus sin b upon cos a into cos b, right? Therefore, it will be equal to cos A plus cos B is equal to lambda times sin A minus sin B, which will be equal to tan of alpha minus beta by 2. Tan of A minus B by 2 is equal to 1 by lambda. Tan of A minus B by 2 is equal to 1 by lambda. Right. Therefore, by putting A has tan inverse x and B has tan inverse y, we will get tan inverse x minus tan inverse y is equal to 2 tan inverse 1 by lambda. Right? 2 tan inverse 1 by lambda, right? Because A minus y will be tan inverse 2 tan inverse 1 by lambda. Clear? Now, on differentiating with respect to x, we will get, on differentiating with respect to x, both sides, we will get 1 by 1 plus x square minus 1 by 1 plus y square into dy by dx equal to 0. Therefore, dy by dx is equal to 1 plus y square upon 1 plus x square. Right, clearly it is a differential equation of degree 1. Right, it is a differential equation of degree 1. You can easily conclude, okay? Therefore, option A, 1 is the right choice. Option A is the right choice. Got it? Let's move to the next question, question number 9, which says that if the length of tangent at any point on the curve y is equal to fx, interpreted between the point of contact and x-axis is of length 1, then equation of curve is. So see, the hint of this question is, in the equation it is given the length and length of tangent at any point on the curve is 1 unit, right? Length is 1 unit, right? So we will try to write the equation, and we know the equation of length of tangent to a curve, right? And we will put it as equal to 1, and we will try to simplify that. Clear? And after integrating, we will get the equation of the required. We will get the equation of the solution of the required differential equation. Okay. So in this way, you can try to approach this question. You have 10 seconds to solve or think about this question. After 10 seconds, we will discuss the solution. Okay. Okay, let's move to the solution part. See, we know that the length of tangent to a curve is basically mod y root over 1 plus dx by dy whole square, right? And it is given as it is equal to 1, right? Therefore, after squaring both sides, we will get y square into 1 plus dx by dy whole square is equal to 1. Therefore, we will get dy by dx is equal to plus minus y over root over 1 plus y square plus minus y over root over 1 minus y square, right? Therefore, after proper adjustments, we will get root over 1 minus y square upon y into dy is equal to plus minus x plus c. Now, on putting y is equal to sine theta, and dy is equal to cos theta d theta, we will get c plus minus x is equal to integration of cos theta into cos theta d theta upon sine theta is equal to integration of cosec theta minus sine theta d theta. Right. Therefore, we will get c plus minus x is equal to log mod cosec theta minus cot theta plus cos theta. Right. Therefore, after adjusting, we will get, c plus minus x is equal to log mod 1 minus root over 1 minus y square upon y plus root over 1 minus y square, right? Root over 1 minus y square by putting the value of sine theta is equal to y. Clear? Got it? So therefore, option A should be the right choice. Option A, root over 1 minus y square plus ln 1 minus root over 1 minus y square upon y is equal to plus minus x plus c. Option A is the right choice. Got it? Now let's move to the next question, question number 10, which says that the solution of differential equation cos x dy is equal to y into sin x minus y into dx, where x is between 0 to pi by 2 is. We have to basically find the solution of differential equation, this one. Okay. So see what you can do. You can try to simplify this and try to convert this into a linear differential equation or you can try to solve this using inspection method. Clear? So in this way, you can try to solve this question. You have 10 seconds to solve or think about this question. After 10 seconds, we will discuss the solution. Okay. Okay, let's move to the solution part. C. As the given equation, differential equation is basically cos x dy is equal to y sin x dx minus y square dx. Therefore, after adjusting the terms both sides, you will get 1 by y square dy by dx minus 1 by y tan x is equal to minus sec x. Now let's put minus 1 by y is equal to z. Then you will get 1 by y square dy by dx is equal to dz by dx. Clear? And after proper simplification, you will get dz by dx plus tan x into z is equal to minus sec x. And you can easily see that this is a linear differential equation in which integrating factor is e to the power integration of tan x dx, right? Integrating factor is e to the power integration of tan x dx, which is equal to e to the power log sec x, because integration of tan x dx is log sec x, right? Which is equal to e to the power log sec x is basically sec x, right? Hence, solution of this differential equation with z into sec x is equal to integration of minus sec x into sec x dx plus c1. Now, which is equal to minus 1 by y sec x is equal to integration of sec square x is basically tan x. Therefore, it is minus tan x plus c1. Therefore, sec x is equal to y into tan x plus c, where c is equal to minus c1, right? C is equal to minus c1. Therefore, the solution of differential equation is sec x is equal to tan x plus c into y. Option A is the right choice. Got it? Option A is the right choice. Now let's move to the next question, question number 11, which says that the curve satisfying the differential equation 1 minus y square into y dash plus xy is equal to axr. So the hint of this question is we basically have to find the solution of this differential equation satisfying which type of curve, right? So first we will try to convert this differential equation into a linear differential equation by proper adjustments, right? And by proper simplification. After that, we can use integrating factor to calculate the solution of this differential equation, right? So in this way, you can try to solve this question. You have 10 seconds to solve or think about this question. After 10 seconds, we will discuss the solution. Okay. Okay, let's move to the solution part C. As this equation can be converted into 1 minus x square dy by dx plus xy is equal to ax. Therefore, dy by dx plus x upon 1 minus x square into y is equal to ax upon 1 minus x square. Therefore, integrating factor will be e to the power integration of x upon 1 minus x square into dx is equal to e to the power minus 1 by 2 log mod x, e to the power minus 1 by 2 log mod 1 minus x square. It is equal to 1 upon root over 1 minus x square if x is between minus 1 to 1, and 1 upon root over x square minus 1 if x is less than minus 1 or greater than 1. So if x is between minus 1 to 1, then the solution is basically y into 1 upon root over 1 minus x square, because integrating factor will be 1 upon root over 1 minus x square, right? Therefore, solution will be y into root over 1 minus x square is equal to a times integration of x upon 1 minus x square to the power 3 by 2 dx plus c, right? Therefore, you will get the solution as y into 1 by root over 1 minus x square is equal to a upon root over 1 minus x square plus c. Now, after proper simplification, you will get y is equal to a plus c root over 1 minus x square. Therefore, y minus a whole square is equal to c square 1 minus x square. Therefore, c square x square is c square x square plus y minus a whole square is equal to c square, which is an equation of ellipse, right? Which is an equation of ellipse. Clear? Now, if x is less than minus 1 or x is greater than 1, then the solution will be, therefore, integrating factor will be 1 over root over x square minus 1. Therefore, we will have solution y into 1 over root over 1 x square minus 1 plus c plus a times x upon 1 minus x square root over x square minus 1 dx. Therefore, c minus a integration of x square upon c minus a into integration of x upon x square minus 1 to the power 3 by 2 dx is equal to c plus a upon root over x square minus 1, which after simplification you will get y is equal to a plus c root over x square minus 1. Clear? And you will get y minus a whole square is equal to c square x square minus c square. Therefore, you will get c square x square minus y minus a whole square is equal to c square, which represents a hyperbola, right? Therefore, the solution of this equation will be an ellipse and hyperbola, right? Ellipse and hyperbola. Clear? Therefore, option C is the right choice. Option C is the right choice, in which the solution of this equation is ellipse and hyperbola. Got it? Now let's move to the next question, question number 12, which says that a curve passes through 2 and 0, and the slope of the tangent at point Pxy is equal to x plus 1 whole square plus y minus 3 upon x plus 1. Then the equation of the curve is. So see, the hint of this question is since slope of the curve is given as, that is dy by dx is given as this one, x plus 1 whole square plus y minus 3 upon x plus 1. After solving in a proper way, that is proper simplification, you can easily get the solution of the differential equation, and that curve is basically passing through 2 and 0. So after putting the values of 2 and 0, you can get the value of c, right? And after getting the value of c, you can get the equation of curve, right? So in this way, you can try to approach this question. You have 10 seconds to solve or think about this question. After 10 seconds, we will discuss the solution. Okay. Okay, let's move to the solution part C. Given dy by dx is equal to x plus 1 whole square plus y minus 3 upon x plus 1, which is equal to x plus 1 plus y minus 3 upon x plus 1. Putting x plus 1 is equal to capital X and y minus 3 is equal to capital Y. Therefore, dy by dx is equal to d capital Y upon d capital X. Then the equation will become d capital Y upon d capital X is equal to capital X plus capital Y by capital X, right? Therefore, d capital Y upon d capital X is minus 1 by capital X into capital Y is equal to capital X, right? Which is a linear differential equation, right? Therefore, solution will be y into 1 by x is equal to c plus integration of x into 1 by x dx, where x and x will cancel out. Then you will get the solution as y into 1 by x is equal to c plus x, right? Now, by putting the values of capital X and capital Y in this equation, you will get y minus 3 upon x plus 1 is equal to c plus x plus 1. C plus x plus 1. And now at x equal to 2, y equal to 0. X equal to 2, y equal to 0. By putting the value of x equal to 2 and y equal to 0, you will get 0 minus 3 upon 2 plus 1 is equal to c plus 2 plus 1. Therefore, after solution, after solving this, you will get c is equal to minus 4, right? Therefore, the equation of the curve is y minus 3 upon x plus 1 is equal to x minus 3. Or after adjusting or simplification of this equation, you will get y is equal to x square minus 2x will be the right equation. Got it? Y is equal to x square minus 2x will be the right equation. Therefore, option B is the right choice. Option B is the right choice. Clear? In this way, we have discussed the different types of questions based on the differential equations. Hope you understood the concepts, how to apply the concepts in the questions, right? And hope you liked the lecture. Okay. Thank you so much.